Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin have long been seen as a risky investment. But in Venezuela, you can end up behind bars for dealing in it. These 5 people, along with thousands of others across Venezuela, are secretly mining Bitcoin just to make ends meet. Some names have been changed to protect their identities, because in this country, dealing in Bitcoin is a very dangerous game, but also a vital lifeline for survival. Venezuela was once the richest country in South America, but now it's a country in crisis. It has the highest inflation rate in the world, and its currency is in freefall. Food and basic necessities are scarce. People are rationing toothpaste and toilet paper. There's even reports of hungry Venezuelans killing flamingos and anteaters for food. The IMF reported prices in Venezuela rose 470% last year and projects more than 1,100% for this year.
Against this backdrop, cash-strapped locals have been turning to mining cryptocurrency just to get by. In the cryptocurrency world, mining is essentially bookkeeping for digital transactions. When someone mines, they earn digital currency as a payment for their efforts.
It's been a lifeline for people like this man, who goes by the nickname Brother. He initially got into mining because his $43 a month government job wasn't enough to support the baby girl he and his wife had on the way. The 29-year-old started mining by secretly using computers in his government office, and only agreed to talk to CNBC under anonymity.
Por ella, o sea, por la niña no pensé en que fuese como un riesgo de qué me puede pasar dentro de la empresa, sino más bien debo tomar el riesgo por ella. Debo hacerlo por ella.
Brother's story is a familiar one. David Fernando Lopez has since fled Venezuela, but he once ran a Bitcoin mining farm. He was 40 years old and didn't have a job. Mining was the one thing that could take him out of poverty.
You can feed a family with one Ether ring. It's a fact. And people are doing it. Yes, a lot of people. A lot of people.
Andrea Perez works 3 jobs, yet mining Bitcoin represents roughly 80% of her income.
For me, Bitcoin has represented the ability to be able to support and feed my daughter in a very volatile environment.
Venezuela's currency, the bolivar, has lost 99% of its value in 5 years, but Bitcoin, Ether, and other cryptocurrencies are insulated from all that. They're fully decentralized, so they're immune to what's happening in any one country, regardless of where they're mined. And though extremely volatile, cryptos are proving to be one of the most stable things in Venezuela right now.
Why are so many people in Venezuela getting into the Bitcoin mining craze right now?
Because they can barely make a living with their jobs there, or if they are professional, they are not able to work. So people are finding that mining is a way to make a predictable income for their families.
Randy Brito runs the online forum Bitcoin Venezuela, teaching people how to mine. He operates remotely out of Spain, having fled Venezuela with his family when he was 14. What started as a community of 10 users has ballooned to nearly 10,000 people. Though it's a vital source of income for many, Randy says the danger of mining is becoming more acute by the day.
Are people afraid that they're going to be arrested for mining Bitcoin in Venezuela?
Yes, people that mine Bitcoins or cryptocurrency with mining rigs, they usually do it underground or they try to hide them from public.
Y yo sé que no estoy haciendo nada malo, porque la minería no es nada malo. Solamente que este gobierno es tan corrupto que a las personas que han agarrado le ponen cosas que X para quitarle sus aparatos, pero no es porque estemos haciendo algo malo, no es.
And technically, they're not. Mining for cryptocurrency is completely legal in Venezuela, yet police have been arresting miners.
Some say it's because the Venezuelan government views cryptos as a threat to the already weak bolivar and to its strict rules about capital flight. It's striking rampant fear into the mining community. A Venezuelan Bitcoin miner posted this comment to Reddit. Miners are getting jailed and accused of terrorism, money laundering, computer crimes, and many other crimes. It's getting crazy here, and I really don't want to waste my life for money. A year ago, Tego Sanchez spent his life savings on mining hardware and taught himself to mine. It now accounts for 80% of his income. But the 23-year-old lives in constant fear of being caught after seeing his friends arrested in raids. He says that's a big reason why Venezuela's crypto community largely runs on secret groups and encrypted messaging apps like Telegram. That's also why he always uses an assumed identity.
Porque he estado, o sea, tan anónimo con respecto a todo el tema que no, o sea, no he tenido ningún problema hasta ahora con la seguridad de la nación, pues. Ni siquiera mis amigos saben que hago. Esto nada más lo hago yo y nadie sabe qué hago. Y como vivo con mi abuela, es la única que sabe lo que hago. Todo esto es una locura, pero con respecto a la nación, no, con la seguridad no. Hasta el momento no.
Matteo Patino taught himself to mine back when the economy went sideways in 2012. At the height of Bitcoin's value, he raked in up to $600 monthly, roughly 3 times the wage of his former job as a journalist. But now, he's facing the scrutiny of the police.
Yeah, I was actually approached by the authorities, by the political police here, just causing me. They started to ask questions about why I was drawing so much power from my house.
This is one way authorities track down miners. Venezuela has heavily state-subsidized electricity. That keeps the price low, which is huge because mining for cryptos takes up a whole lot of electrical power.
But it also means police monitor power consumption all across the country. And when they see that somebody is using too much of it, they go after them. That's why many arrests of miners are on charges of internet fraud and electricity theft. One arrest claimed a miner was endangering the stability of the town's electrical service. When asked about the crackdown on miners, a detective from the National Police told CNBC that in many cases, suspects were exploiting resources without documentation. And it is a real concern. The country is facing a nationwide electricity crisis. It's resulted in power cuts and even a couple-month stretch of mandatory 2-day work weeks for public employees. That's why Brother not only protects his online identity, he also conceals his electrical footprint. He says he split his mining equipment across 3 different locations. He then pays neighbors to use their electricity so he can spread his devices across multiple power grids. It's all in an effort to remain as anonymous as possible. But even when you take these kinds of precautions, Matteo says mining for Bitcoin in particular is a major gamble.
Mining Bitcoin became something out of a spy movie because miners were getting arrested on false charges. Many Bitcoin miners are being prosecuted. Many they're scared, they're paranoid, and the fact that in December 2016 there were several raids across the country from the political police, the intelligence officers here in Venezuela. A lot of people started to get scared.
Some of the miners we spoke to say it's simple. If you're too good at mining, you become the target of extortion by government officials. They say that if you don't pay up, you're rounded up in raids by the steem. Now that's the acronym given to the country's secret police.
David ultimately had to get out of the business entirely for his own safety.
This country's really corrupt, so if I show everyone I have a big installation, somebody's gonna try to bribe me or try to rob me. It's like this country is like this.
99% of David's net worth is still invested in Bitcoin, but now he trades the cryptocurrency and watches as a bystander as the danger of mining grows.
So you said that mining for Bitcoin makes you a honeypot for cops. Have you ever been targeted by the police?
No, I never been targeted by police, but a lot of friends that have mining operation have been.
So Venezuelans are now either going underground or entirely offline. But the fact remains that countries in deep political and economic crisis, like Venezuela, are a big reason why digital currency alternatives are so important.
David says the easiest way to get basic amenities is using his crypto cash on e-commerce site purse.io. He orders staples like soap, deodorant, and shampoo, then a courier from Miami will deliver the goods right to his office. Joe Lubin is the co-founder of cryptocurrency Ethereum. He argues that in challenging conditions where natural currencies are spiraling out of control, cryptos are integral to survival.
These kinds of options are basically a lifeline, really. Yes, they're volatile, but they represent real life-saving value to many people in many countries around the world.
What's going on, everybody? I go by the name Fresh. For everybody that's new to the YouTube channel, this is Guerrilla Hustle. So with Guerrilla Hustle, you guys, I showed you a few ways of making money online. I also do some motivational or empowerment videos. and I do philanthropy, you guys. I come from the background of filming and music. So this is another part of Guerrilla Hustle, you guys, showing you guys ways of making money online. Make sure you guys watch this video, and at the end, I want you guys to make sure you go beneath this video, okay? Don't forget, please, click the links that's beneath this video to make sure you add me on the Guerrilla Hustle Facebook page, Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, you guys. Click the subscribe button to this YouTube channel. I have more videos coming in the future, okay? Make sure you guys link up with me, you guys. Get involved with this opportunity. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.